Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation. The atmosphere in this building is electric as we get a chance to see an energized college player plugged into the roster. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. So off the tip, it's Albuquerque. Pass to Aldridge. From deep three-point land. The long distance three is buried. Aldridge has got the first basket of the game for Albuquerque. Thompson outside. In the corner, Şengün with it. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. To the paint. Aldridge's screen. Three-pointer, Payton. Thompson with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
KD's shot is off. It's Morant with the drive. Back to Batum. Over Şengün. A shot by Batum, no good. Thompson outside. Outside Durant. Rebound by Albuquerque. Pass to Batum. Back to Morant. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, normally Morant is scoring off the dribble. Good to see him being effective off the ball.
Adams outside. Here's Shepard. Another miss by Houston.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
And that one's good by Aldridge.
No doubt about it. One of the better jump shooting bigs in the NBA. Aldridge is reliable from all over the court. First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
Yeah, you know, sometimes all it takes is that first bucket to get a team into a groove.
No good from Payton.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Durant for three. And the three ball is good.
And you just love how quickly KD gets into his shot. No wasted motion.
Now here is Aldridge. He has 5. Bucket is good. Aldridge has got 7 points.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Morant's got his second basket. Batum with the steal. No one near Payton as he lets it go. On the wing, Payton. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
The shot from Payton right now, so pure. Even without a lot of time to get set, he's able to make that one look so smooth.
Rebound by Albuquerque.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession. Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Albuquerque out in front. They lead by 11. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what stands out to you from Albuquerque in this one so far?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
Houston trails by 11. Pass to Okogie. Back to Smith. Houston moving the ball around. Out of bounds. It'll be Albuquerque's ball. Albuquerque leading by 11. Outside, Fox. Pass to Paul. Launches it from deep. The offensive rebound. The kick out to Aldridge. Over Smith. Aldridge, no luck. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Rockets. Inside. Now Easton. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Smith outside. Now Easton. Still yet to score. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Albuquerque. Here's Aldridge. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Aldridge has got the lead up to 13 now for Albuquerque. And the Rockets with possession here. Pass to Okogie. Now here is Smith. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. They get Hassan Whiteside.
Yeah, scouts have said Smith needs to get stronger, and maybe that's the case, but well, he sure muscled that one in.
Free throw good, Smith. Albuquerque leading by 10. Payton with the ball. And it's Aldridge missing. Rockets on offense. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Back to Eason.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Launches it. Good on the three-point shot. Eason's got it back down to within single digits for the Rockets.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
And that one's good. Morant.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
Pass to Newton. And here's Smith. It's stolen by Rodman. And here we go. Albuquerque, fast break. Takes it from 10. A nice shot by Aldridge. And now an 11-point Albuquerque lead. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Albuquerque.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And let's also give them some credit for running the break so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition.
Stolen by Rodman. 16 feet away. Bank shot, no good. Houston trails by 11. Pass to Okogie. Smith outside. And it's Smith finishing it off.
And how about the force on that finish by Smith?
Here's Whiteside. Newton pulls it in. And so here is Houston. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Rebound by Albuquerque.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often. And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots, and you build the lead.
And so it's Albuquerque. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Both teams will make substitutions. Houston trails by 9. Here's Shepherd. And it's off from three-point range. And Albuquerque with the possession. Paul's shot is off.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
This one for 3. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, taking away the lead is never easy. But a rally like this is how you do it.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That's his first foul. Houston trails by 5. Here's Shepherd. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
One thing Shepherd brings is efficiency. As a jump shooter, pretty rare for someone his age.
The kick out to Fox. There's a screen by Noel. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Paul missing.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Pass to Shepherd. Fox with the steal. Noel with it. Picked up by Shepherd. And Noel throws it down.
That rim has a family.
Batum with the steal. Paul outside. Keeps it alive. It's good on the putback. And it's a 7-point Albuquerque lead.
And we've always talked about Batum's instincts. You see it right there on the offensive glass.
KD can't get it to go.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Durant for 3. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. By Paul, nobody around. And a miss there on the triple. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Count the basket.
Part of the reason Paul's an elite point guard is that jump shot. He'll hurt you with his passing or his shooting.
Launches a 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Paul's got the lead up to 14 now for Albuquerque.
The best way to pressure a defense is in transition. Nice job to get up the court there in a hurry. Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw good from Thompson. And so he makes both from the line.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Out to the right wing. It's stolen by Adams. And so it's Albuquerque sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Right back after this break. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
The ball goes to Houston.
Eason gets a wide open look. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
And Green is a critical role player for this team. His passing is really phenomenal.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Back to Cousins. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And Albuquerque leads by 16.
And his inside game is about as good as it gets. Cousins loves operating out of that low block, and there isn't much any opposing defense can do to stop him.
Morant, that's for two. Connect on the jam.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Houston trails by 18. Driving in. Outside Durant. Shoots the three. Durant drains it from distance.
Nothing to see here, folks. Just another tremendous scoring night from Durant.
Noel with it. Now defended by Şengün. Hustles for the rebound and guides it back in.
Look, when you don't put a body on him, he makes things happen.
Thompson fires. Three. Good.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Thomas will blow right by you. And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Outside Aldridge. He finishes with a one-handed dunk.
And I love how Aldridge uses his size to hold his own against defenders and just routinely scores up over the top.
And it misses. And here's Aldridge. He'll bring it up for Albuquerque. They led by as many as 18 points. Morant saves him with the putback.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Shepard with the ball. Now Payton defending. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thompson. Misses the three. Knocks it loose. Here's Eason. Rising up and ripping down the two-hand jam.
Oh, great feed by Durant. There's way more than scoring to his offensive game.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Kevin Durant.
All the officials are all over that one.
That's good from Aldridge.
At the line for 2, LaMarcus Aldridge.
Both free throws good from Aldridge. Here's Shepard. For 3. And it's off. Durant with the steal. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Fires the 3. And it doesn't go. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum. And this is the power you like seeing from Aldridge, leaving no room for error with that flush.
With the drive. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Reed Shepard. 3 points.
And so Albuquerque takes the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that'll do it, folks. For my friends Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. So long, everyone. Welcome, everyone, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. It's a very unique broadcast for you tonight. You'll see a fresh face from the collegiate level in the mix. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. So the Rockets win the tip. On the wing, Thompson. Nice move. And it's Thompson with the jam.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Pass to Morant. For three, Barrett. It's rebounded by Houston. And another of these young, talented players out of Canada, R.J. Barrett, is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attack wing who loves to get downhill.
Now here's Morant. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Oden with the ball. Picked up by Shepard. Bank shot. No good. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Now Farmar. Out to Barrett. And it's off from three-point range. Pass to Shepard. Here's Şengün. Beyond the arc. Shepard, that's good.
This is what had scouts eyeing Shepard early on, his ability to shoot with range.
It's stolen by Adams. And here we go. And here's KD for three. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Pass to Adebayo. In the corner, Barrett with it. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Outside Durant. .151 left in the first quarter. And then Durant with the dunk.
Oh, rising up for the throwdown. I love seeing KD finish with some power.
Out to Morant. And nothing is falling for him right now. Houston leading by 7. Drives to the hoop. And stolen by Oden. And Thompson sends it back.
Let me tell you, blocks like that, protecting the rim, those are winning basketball.
Sinks the triple. Shepard's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Rockets.
The shooting ability is incredible. Shepard's got a shot from all over the floor.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. We've got a unique game for you here. Some collegiate players added to the regular mix. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Go.
So the Rockets win the tip. Outside, KD. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
And so he hits both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Pass to Brown. Back to Fox. Drives to the hoop. And it's sent back by KD.
And how about the reach of Durant? Terrific job of having that on display defensively.
It's stolen by Adams. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Three-pointer, Fox. It's rebounded by Houston.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
And it's Klingon with the jam.
A powerhouse slam. Klingon gave it everything on that one.
On the wing, Thompson. And another three for Houston.
Well, he clearly liked that look and made sure not to waste the opportunity.
During a screen. Fox with it. Now defended by Şengün. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
Here's Fox. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
No, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Now Cunningham. After the missed three from KD. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. By Brown. And here's the fast break. Cunningham with it. Picked up by Shepard. Inside. Here's Brown. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And here's Houston. They're on a 12-4 run. Here he goes. And finished off by Shepard.
And Shepard is a solid decision maker. If there's an opening, he's going to take it.
Fox inside the line. Atlanta again missing. Pass to Thompson. Durant in the corner. Offline with his three. And so it's Houston going into the break with a 10-point lead. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a number standpoint?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
Fox with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
How much power from Jalen Duren. Goodness.
Here's Thompson. Duren pulls it in. The Atlanta trails by 6. Here's Edgecombe. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Here's Newton. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Houston moving the ball around. Bangs on the trifecta.
And you got to guard him closely from that corner, or he will burn you.
Here's Fox. Pass to Duren. Here's Edgecombe. And that one goes long. Houston leading by 7. But B.J. Edgecombe was his raw physical ability.
Yeah, many felt he was already NBA ready in terms of his physique. He's fast, he's strong, and he can just leap out of the gym. No waiting for him to fill out. This guy is ready to go.
There's a lot of size in motion. Duren like a freight train to the rim.
Pass to Newton. Back to Eason. Here's Okogie. Shot clock at 6. Smith for 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. Duren down low. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Duren's got 6.
And this is where Duren is most comfortable operating from. He focuses on taking high percentage shots.
Pass to Okogie. Smith on the wing. Still scoreless.
Well, Duren making his physical presence known.
Here's Caspi. Here's Edgecombe. Atlanta calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And Adams with the slam.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Well, with all the momentum they've built up, I don't see this run stopping anytime soon.
Pass to Eason. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
It's stolen by Capella. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Okogie. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Here's Atlanta now. They're on a 12-3 run right now. Here's Cunningham. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Houston in the lead.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
To the inside. Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up with some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. To the right side. Pass to Edgecombe. And here's Doherty. Just 4 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. The offensive rebound. 3 for Caspi. Here's Edgecombe. Shoots the 3. It doesn't go for him. It's stolen by Adams. Cunningham with it. Scoreless thus far. Here's Caspi. And the layup is good. Caspi's got the lead up to 3 now for Atlanta.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Atlanta making a switch here. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Pass to Shepard. Thompson for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Thompson's got it all tied up now for Houston.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Ahmed will blow right by you.
You know, Stan, you talk about the skill set Cade Cunningham possesses. What impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, by any type of adversity. He's just going to... come back with the same mindset on the next play. And also his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game.
Rockets lead by 3. Thompson outside. Outside for KD. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Adams sends it back.
Playing strong defense inside the paint there. They'll think twice before trying that again.
Cunningham left side. Back to Doherty. It's stolen by Shepard. KD, that's for 2. The rebound by Steven Adams. Morant with a wide open look. Drains the 19-footer. Morant's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, he's so confident on that pull-up now. That's why the defense can't afford to give him any space.
No one near Shepard as he lets it go. The Rockets with another miss. Morant with it. Now defended by Adams. Back to Morant. A 3-ball by Morant.
Well, normally Morant is scoring off the dribble. Good to see him being effective off the ball.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, look at what he's done in this game. You can't stop him when he's red hot like this.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And they double up Morant. 15 seconds left to play in the third. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Steven Adams picks one up. Atlanta shooting their first free throws of this.
Well, the way that Morant is able to twist and contort through a defense, he is one of a kind in that regard.
Yeah, disappointing not to convert all of them, but he did.
Ooh, oh my goodness.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Atlanta. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Here's Thompson. Pass to Durant. Back to Thompson. Now, here's Şengün. And Jalen Duren picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Outside Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Şengün. Houston needs to get a shot. No good from Durant.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Both teams deciding to change it up. Rockets on defense. It's a 3-point game. Morant outside. Throws it up high. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Smith. To the middle. Here's Capella. Atlanta with the rebound.
You got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Now Smith. Now Eason. Got it to go off the glass.
Well, the defense has to offer more resistance, or he's just going to keep scoring down there.
Takes the 3. Smith there for the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Buries the deep ball.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Morant. And there's the drive. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. They've led by as much as 10. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. Here's Eason. Now Capella. 5 on the clock. To take the lead. Fox knocks it away.
I mean, what more can you do when it comes to interior defense? That's perfect.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's a Kobe. Holiday outside. Now Eason. A huge two-handed slam.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-handed.
Guys, straight power this. Straight power. Moran outside. Outside, Fox. They set the pick. And he jams it in.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. So both teams making some changes here. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Green with the ball. Green picks him up.
And Durant has been in these moments before, welcoming any opportunity to knock down a big shot.
Fox! The three is off. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And it's Houston's ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And that's an intentional foul. And no good as the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
Well, Reed Shepherd's shooting consistency and on-court smarts give him a strong foundation as a player. But adapting to the league is never easy. It takes time and a lot of work.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
14 foul.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Well, that shuts the door on any hope of a comeback. Nicely done.
It's stolen by Shepard. Moran fires. He's off from 3. So we see the Rockets get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that'll do it, folks. For my friends Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. And so long, everyone. Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. We've got something special for you tonight. Added to the roster for this one, some collegiate players will be out there as well. A great chance for them to prove themselves. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. So the Rockets win the tip. Griffin looking it over. Pass to Adebayo. Durant with the steal. And then Durant with the dunk.
Look at KD throwing it down, not giving the defense any opportunity there.
Outside Harper. And it's blocked by Şengün.
And Şengün got himself in great position, used that length to deny him at the rim.
Here's Shepherd. It's rebounded by Houston.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Now here's Griffin. Doesn't go that time. Thompson with it. Out defended by Adebayo. Three-pointer. Good on the three-point shot.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Ahmed will blow right by you.
Here's Harper. Misses off the right iron. And so, Şengün will bring it up for Houston. Greg, you're looking out for Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Griffin. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Oh, man. Griffin is a monster around the rim.
A minute 42 left in the first. KD looking around. Shot clock at 5. And it's Harper with the rebound.
The fall away, upping the degree of difficulty. You wonder if perhaps they could have gotten a better look.
And Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
1:16 left to play in the first. And Griffin slams it in.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Here's Newton. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Harper. And he makes that one.
Smart use of the mid-range by Harper. A dynamic lefty who can also show off the touch.
Here's Şengün. Outside Durant. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Newton. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
First team foul.
That's the idea. Get the ball inside, get a good look, and see if you can draw some fouls.
And he makes the first. Both good from the line that time.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Harper with the ball. He's picked up by KD. Here's Jones. It's rebounded by Şengün. Thompson for the triple. And so it's Houston in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Rockets?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Houston leading by 9. Here's Smith. An easy 2 points on the layup. Smith's got the first basket of the second quarter for Houston.
Oh, love the determination Smith showed there, refusing to let the contact alter his shot.
No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper.
And look, that's just a guy getting to his spot and making the defense pay.
To stand multiple defensive selections for Bam Adebayo.
Well, look, Kevin, Bam Adebayo has 3 key things for a defender, all right? He is smart, he is tough, and he is very, very versatile. He can guard virtually everyone on the floor at a given time. Well, Brown is always looking to score, but he's far from a selfish player, and he will move the ball, too.
And it's Capella missing. Houston trails by 6. And then Griffin with the dunk.
And you can put those alley-oop feeds as high as you need to when Griffin's on the receiving end. He'll pick it up off the top of the backboard if he has to.
And the dunk by Capella.
Well, there he goes, getting some elevation and scoring 2 loud points.
It's Jones on the way. Back to Harper. Adebayo the screen. The shot. Again, the Rockets score.
In the pick and roll game, Harper wants to attack, so you have to deny the ball defensively.
Pass to Eason. And there's the call on Dylan Harper. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Okogie. Still yet to score. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
In the center of things, Morant.
Well, that's Morant, always applying the pressure.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Houston making a switch. .133 left to play here in the half. Here's Newton. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Good to see him playing downhill like this, moving forward with purpose.
Now here's Morant. Makes it off the glass. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
In the corner, it's Eason. Pass to Newton. Morant with the steal. Allen for the 3. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Now just a 2-point Rocket lead.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive play.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Here's Newton. 5 on the clock. Houston needs to get a shot for 3. Smith. Ja Morant with the rebound. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Rockets ball.
Here's Newton. The Rockets again can't hit. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Rockets lead by 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Houston in the lead. Shepard with the ball. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Morant outside. Pass to Williams. Over Shepard. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got his 2nd basket of the game. Thompson looking for an opening. And here is Şengün. Nothing on the board. The wide open look for Durant. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And you just love how quickly KD gets into his shot. No wasted motion.
They get a hand on it. Allen with the ball. Picked up by Shepard. Here's Wembanyama. That one wide left. Pass to KD. Rebound by Williams. Houston trails by 5. Allen outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Allen's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for your Rockets, Ahmed Thompson.
That free throw good from Thompson. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Allen outside. Picked by Williams. The tie. Rockets with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside Durant. A shake. Going up high, Kevin Durant.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
Basket good. Morant's got 6.
Yeah, a lot of guys now are not comfortable in that mid-range area, but Morant is. He'll take that shot when it's there.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Williams. Back to Allen. Pass to Williams. And Williams slams it in.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. No good from Durant.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
And stolen by Şengün. Down low. Houston moving the ball around. And there's the try. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Allen for the 3.
Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
The 3 from KD. Drills the three-pointer. Durant's got 8 here in the quarter. With 1 on the clock. And Williams with the layup.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Rockets on top. They lead by 2. And do not go away as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. And so Morant will bring it up for the Rockets. A 2-point game. Stolen by Thompson. Pass to Durant. And then Durant with the dunk.
Really like how Durant is playing tonight. Going for this guy is just so unreal.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Rockets.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
Morant with the steal to tie it up. Allen. He goes up again. Pass to Williams. Now Allen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To tie it up. Rebounded by Thompson. Rockets leading by 3. Up top Şengün. Fires the 3. He drills the 3.
The shooting ability is incredible. Shepard's got a shot from all over the floor.
Timeout called. Rockets. Houston trails by 6.
And something scouts found very appealing about Dylan Harper. His skills are ahead of the rookie pair. He's got a deep bag already. A lot of moves that other guys would need to get schooled on.
And he makes both free throws.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
Rockets leading by 4. Now Capella. Outside Smith. Now Capella. Outside Smith. Stolen by Jones. Here's Adebayo. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
And the shot goes in.
Talk about coming up big. Awesome to see Harper step up and deliver.
Here's Smith. A minute 42 left in the game. Now Eason. 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. And it doesn't go. And here are the Rockets now. Trailing by 2. 18 feet out. Count it.
Huge basket. He's got a sense for the moment.
It's stolen by Adebayo. For the finish. And he caps off the break with the jam.
He just knew he could get them that much-needed basket. Wow.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Houston making some changes. Oh, one-handed
how you set up your teammates. Great pass.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Oh, look at this. Oh, what a play inside.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Outside Durant.
Great positioning and timing by Brown, using his athleticism to come away with the rejection.
Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
And they have to be careful with the ball.
Now Thompson. And he jams it in.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Here's Adebayo. Outside Griffin. That shot no good. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Here we go. Now Harper. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Reed Shepherd. That is his first foul of the game. They've led by as many as 11 points. Tries from 7. Shot clock at 6. And he banks the layup in.
And Griffin has so much confidence in his scoring ability, especially when he's near the basket.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brown.
Well, a risky pass there. And if you ask me, they're lucky that the defense didn't steal that.
Thompson outside. It's stolen by Adebayo. Now here's Harper. Jones outside. Shoots the 3. Puts the move on.
What a make by Griffin, putting this team on his back.
And they're desperately trying to get this game back within reach.
And with very little time to spare.
Now Thompson. Daring anyone to stop him. KD.
But when you need a bucket, he's your guy.
Right side Harper. And he trains the day.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. They double him with Adebayo. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Adams. Oh, that was a two-hander.
Remains calm and collected. Adams refuses to let the moment be too big.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Taking 2 shots.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Look, that's a pressure moment, and he came through.
Oh, the dunk!
Oh, man, he's got to be feeling good right now. Those are some clutch points.
Jaylen Brown. The 3 doesn't go. Eason misses the three. And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out for the double. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For my friends Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.